I'm late, y'all. But it's okay. Sometimes we always be late sometime. Yeah, I'm late, y'all. But it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna see who gonna be in there first tonight. I got a special treat for you guys. Let's see who's gonna be in here first tonight. But oh, dollar number one, Connor number two. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? I got a real treat for you guys, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. So, what's going on? I'm like 8 minutes late, but it don't matter. TD, what up? Hey, TD, you going to the Tuna Galleria? Hey, Connor, what's going on? Yeah, you know we put the cars in this coming Friday, man. Me and Sean, hey guys, I gotta take my buddy Sean along with me on the trip, man. You know, everybody else flaky and stuff, man. So, you know, Sean that's my real ride or die brother right there, man. So, yeah. Hey Joe, what up? Oh no, the show is Saturday, Dollar, but we put the cars in on Friday. Friday afternoon. You suspended? What you suspended for, Connor? Suspended? What the heck you done did, boy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going Friday too, cause I'm gonna shoot the World of Wheels video on Friday, cause ain't nobody there. Yeah, actually, guys, Off-Road Al's car gonna be. Well, can you prove it wasn't your stuff, Connor? Come on, man. That sound like a little some shenanigans to me. Hey, babes, what's up? Man, come on, man. Can't you prove that it wasn't your stuff? Okay, so why you still get suspended then? That don't sound right. I don't know, man. That sound like somebody was trying to frame you or something. The show is Saturday, Dollar. The show is from noon to 10 p.m. upstairs. The World of Wheels is Friday, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But the Tuna Galleria, Connor, that don't sound right, man. I don't know. You gotta get that handled, my brother. Dollar. The Tuna Galleria is Saturday. It's a 1-day event. The World of Wheels is 3 days. World of Wheels is. Let me get the dates for you guys. Let me look at my calendar here. The World of Wheels is the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. I've been there for a week and have another week. Dang, man. That's crazy. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay? World of Wheels is Friday the 6th, Saturday the 7th, and Sunday the 8th. The Tuna Galleria is Saturday the 7th. But we put the cars in on Friday. My load-in time is between 1 and 2. So me and Sean gonna roll down there together. And we're gonna have our cars side by side. And I'm gonna talk to the promoter, who's a good friend of mine. And I'm gonna try to save a spot for a good friend of mine who is coming probably between 4 and 5. With that. Oh, wow. That's crazy, man. Connor, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm trying to save a spot for uh, a youngster that got a very special WRX. Yeah, it's only Saturday, so if you want to come to the World of Wheels, you got to come. You can come Saturday too, but dollar. But yeah, ran with the 20s. What's up? Yeah, man. I ain't missed this show, but once since 2018. Won it twice, and ain't missed it since 2021. 2020 they didn't have it because of COVID. 2021 I was in Dallas at the YouTube call out. I drove old girl to Dallas. Y'all already know about that story. But anyway, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, and this will be 26. So I've been going for a long time. Yeah, I think 2018 was my first year there. Yep. And 2019, yeah, 2019 I won, old girl won Best Benz, and 2021 she won Best Euro. Yeah, so 22, I can't remember the date, whatever. But anyway, yeah, so it's a great show. I just go for the vibe, guys. I don't worry about trying to win nothing. If I win something, fine. I don't really care. Y'all get a video. You got things to do. All right, Connor. Hey, man, best of luck to you, bro. I hope you get all that stuff handled, man. But yeah, guys, so gonna be a crazy weekend, man. I'm staying down there as usual. Finally got me a room at the 11th hour. Because, man, they was talking craziness for them prices, man. But, like I always say, man, God put you where you need to be when you need to be there. So, hey, Angela, so I got my room situated. So, I'm good. But, see, after I get my car staged, I'm going to go downstairs and film do about a half hour, 45-minute video of the World of Wheels. Yeah, and then I'm gonna retire, and then I'm getting up early in the morning. Cause CJ talking about I'm fine. I just talked to him a little while ago, guys. He'll be there. I ain't gonna tell you what he bringing, but he'll be there with Mr. 75 and them. They was there last year. So, yep. It's so funny, man, cause he was walking around talking about, well, what Catfish World girl at? Then he walked right past her. I'll be there. I'll be in the building somewhere. Same thing like Midwest Fest. If you go back and watch this video, it was so funny. Yeah, you got to do it early, bro. Got to do it early. I do mine the last week in January. I always do my registration the last week in January and get it over with, man. Yep. But it was so funny at Midwest Fest. CJ and them was walking around and they didn't know I was there. I got a prime spot, boy. My boy Steve Dabb, he live in Indianapolis. I don't know. I don't know about the import face-off. Guys, one thing about my car is all original. My only mod that my car has is a custom exhaust. That's it. Everything else is original. So, a lot of these import shows, they want modded cars. My car is not modded. My car is a hell of an example of an original car. The only mod I got is an exhaust. But back to the story with CJ, it was so funny. I seen it in the video, he said, is Catfish here? And then they walk right, there you go, there goes car right there. Had me a prime spot at Midwest Fest last year, which was number 9. And I ain't never missed Midwest Fest, guys. I've been to all 9 of them. And then, you know what happened year before last. Old girl won Midwest Fest. That was crazy. CJ and everybody was down there. We had a ball, man. I ain't gonna lie. Had a ball, but it was unexpected. You know what? Every time I've ever won anything, any kind of trophy, it's always unexpected, man. I don't go to these shows to win nothing, man. I just go to have fun and hang out with the fellas, man, and see other people's cars. You know what I'm saying? I know I got a gym, but hey, I go, and a lot of times I go see stuff that I ain't never seen and you ain't never seen. But, but all I can say is, man, Godzilla is coming together. I seen Godzilla. Yeah. But, when I make my runs and do what I do, I don't never film nothing. So, Godzilla gonna be a monster. Was a monster, gonna be a different version this time. But yeah. I know what CJ bringing to Tuna Galleria, but I can't. My lips are sealed. I can't tell y'all. Y'all have to. If y'all want to see, because last year he messed everybody up. He excuse me. He took the Rovelto and drove it in the sleet. Hey, Leon, and that messed everybody up because I had to drive my car in that little bit of sleet they had too. It's supposed to rain on Friday, but they say it's going to rain late. So I don't care. Rain ain't going to hurt nothing. You just got to be careful. But going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time, man. I go every year because it's the first official car show of the season. Oh, thanks. Man, Angela, you all in it, man. Come on, girl. You all in my stuff. Yeah, I got a little Calvin Klein on. Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. We got 10 people in here and 6 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button on the way in for your boy, would you? But, yeah. Thanks, Angela. But, yeah, guys, it's going to be a fun time, man. I'm looking forward to it. March got here so fast, And like I say, me and Sean, we gonna roll in together. Thank you, Angela. And we gonna like I said, I'm gonna try to save a spot for a young man with a WRX. I'm gonna see what I can do. Cause me and Chris got a real good relationship. One of the main promoter of the event. So when me and Sean get there, I'm gonna try to save my spot. Hey, TD, you gotta do that early, man. They probably got a waiting list too. I don't know. And coilovers, yeah. But I ain't even got none of that, guys. I got. The only thing I got done to that car that wasn't factory was Tom at One Stop Muffler and Brake made me a custom exhaust. Now, if y'all go back and check one of CJ videos, he caught me, man. He caught me 2 times, 2 different videos. It was so funny. I was revving it up. He said, Catfish, you coming like that? Man, I don't know, man. That's my brother right there, though, man. He always showed me love, but the car sounds good. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like a V8, but it's a 3-liter inline 6 in there, straight 6 in the car. Factory. But I had a custom exhaust done at my people, One Stop Muffler and Brake. Y'all know how they rolling, man. So, but like I said, I just be having fun. There's so much other stuff coming up this summer. Rex gonna have the farm show again, which is CJ in town. I'm gonna try to have him come out and bring something else. They gonna have the Winter Harbor. The cars at the harbor. It's not be number 5 for them. I ain't never missed one of them. No, they just judge everything. They just judge everything, man. See, that's why I really don't win nothing, because my car's not modified. I won twice, which is cool. Unexpected both times, because it wasn't back earlier. It wasn't a whole lot of Benzes in there. It might have been one or two. Now it's at least 5 every year. Cause the first couple years I went, my Benz was the only one in there. My boy Adam won twice. He got a nice Mercedes. He is modded out though. But you know, I mean, like I say, guys, I got my 2 trophies. I don't give a dang about that. It's all, you know, it's all just having fun. Yeah, 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 Leon. I ain't seen it in person yet, but I saw the video. The rims is fire. Christmas tree show. No, Al got a nice Viper, man. Hey man, Al got a real nice Viper, man. I ain't gonna lie. And now he got the rims on. Actually, Al got to put his car in Wednesday. Yeah, guys, Wednesday. Actually, truth be told, they gonna start putting cars in for the World of Wheels tomorrow, which is Monday, and the show don't start until Friday. Yeah, they gonna start putting cars in for the World of Wheels starting tomorrow. So they gonna load in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday late, and then the show is Friday. Are you was in Lafayette? What was you doing in Lafayette and you ain't stopped by the house? Oh, Sublime. Sublime had his car in there one year, man. We had a nice lineup, man. And he almost didn't make it because it snowed a little bit that day. And he called me. I said, man, this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man. You better get that car out the driveway. Best Acura? I don't know, man. You know, every car gets judged, man. They judge you on, you know, they judge you on everything. So they look under the hood. They look in the trunk. Oh, BMX bike show? Okay. They look under the hood and everything, man, in the trunk. You know. But like I say, man, I don't care. I might even take my 2 little trophies and put them on the car, man. I don't know. I might not. I don't know. I just go for just to have fun, man. Just to hang out and see what everybody else doing. You know? So that's all. Later on, man, I got a surprise. I'm gonna bring back a little CJ gonna get a kick out of this one when I'll probably do it in the next 10 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all see a little something, a little blast from the past, man. It's this gonna, y'all, I don't know if any of y'all remember this. This was in this is back in 2021. Yep. Cause we was talking about a certain person that used to have a podcast that was destined for greatness, but then they stopped it abruptly. So I don't know, man. If they had kept it going, it probably would have been one of the #1 podcasts going around. But you know, hey, how time happens, lives happen, everything happen, man. You never know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all see, man. Y'all remember Free Smoke with Fat Cat and Modern Day Muscle? Yeah, remember this? Y'all remember this right here? Y'all remember that one? Yeah, I had I was on there, me and Lawsuit Jerry. Y'all want to go back and check it out? That was crazy. Yep. We was on the Free Smoke podcast. Actually, it was February the 14th, 2021. Yep. And they sent me this. Y'all ain't never seen this. This is the first time that I ever saw this. Now, when Jerry put his on his YouTube channel, this is the first time. This is March 1st, 2026. This is the first time y'all have ever seen this. I've been had this since they sent it to me. But look, there it is again. Remember that shirt? That was my first YouTube shirt. Look how young Jerry looked then. For the culture. Yep. Me and Jay was going at it. We had some fun on that show. And actually, CJ was talking about them in one of his videos. And I made the comment and told him who it was. Matter of fact, I talked to Fat Cat a while back, man. I talked to him and, you know, just to see how he was doing, man. You know, I always check on my people, man, you know. But that was a crazy time back then. Yep. But yeah, man, that was Jerry looked young, didn't he? And that was just what? How many years ago? This is 21. That was 5 years ago. Yep. I just thought I'd put it on here for a second, man, because y'all had never seen that. I've never put that on film before. Yeah, it was some good times. It's still some good times now. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Why y'all messing around, man. But anyway, I thought I'd just share that with y'all, man. Because like I said, mine has never been on film before. I never showed it. I was just going through some old stuff earlier this week. Yep. Yeah, I've been on New York a couple of times too. Yeah, I was going through some stuff and I just said, you know what? Let me let y'all see this tonight. Yep. Oh, guys, this is for you guys that's keeping count. This is number 285 consecutive lives on my channel. We creeping up on 300. I'm gonna do a little mini giveaway at 300 when I get to 300. It's coming. So we got a few more lives to go. But yeah, guys, it's been a long journey, man. I never thought that it would get to this level. You know what I'm saying? We had a few guests on here a couple of times, but yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I'm gonna try to get CJ on here one day. I probably do it from down there somewhere, but I'm going to get my brother on here for a few minutes, man, and chop it up with him and mess with y'all, man. I know he'll probably do it for me, so he probably will. But we'll do it from, I don't know, from Crusader, or we'll do it somewhere. But I'm going to try. Maybe for the 300 one. I think I'm gonna chop it up with him. I'm gonna see him Tuesday. Nah, that never happened. They didn't ever do nothing. They never got together. I think, guys, for the 300th consecutive live on my channel, I'm gonna try to get my brother on here. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see him Tuesday anyway. He's still in Dallas, if you guys must know. He'll be back tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna holler at him and see. That'd be something for the channel, man. If we get my brother on here for a little while, talk a little stuff. Yep, that'd be pretty cool, man. You know. So I'm gonna see, can I work on that? And if it happen, it happen. If it don't happen, I ain't gonna worry about it. But you know, it's something to think about. But I'm gonna do a mini giveaway, like I did. It'll be my third giveaway since I had my channel. So yeah, we gonna work on that, man. So we'll see. But he'll be back tomorrow. Oh, I know. I ain't worried about it. Hey, you know what? Closed mouth don't get fed. All you gotta do is ask. You know. And you know, we got a great relationship anyway. That's my little brother right there. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I'm the OG of the YouTubers. So yeah. Me and Pops, the OGs. CJ Pops with his cool self. But yeah, man. So I'm just something to think about. I'll see if it happened. If it happened, it happened. If it don't happen, I don't sweat the small stuff. But I'm gonna ask him. That would be cool. That would be really cool, man. So, cause he always come in and tell me I'm fired anyway. So, I mean, I appreciate him just stopping through. The razz me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thought I'd let y'all see the free smoke plaque that they sent me, man. So I wish they had they kept their podcast, man. It'd have been rough. They'd have been tough. Cause they was, pioneers back then. Yep. So I just want to let y'all, I just wanted to share that with y'all, a little blast from the past, from Lawsuit, me and Lawsuit. So, hey, it's all good. I got a lot of stuff, man, I can show y'all. I might be showing y'all from time to time different pictures that I took of different people. Some people you don't know, and some people you do know. You know what I'm saying? So, I might drop another dime on y'all next Sunday. I don't know, who knows? But like I say, man, any of y'all in the Chicagoland area, man, check me out at the Tuna Galleria Saturday, March 7th from 10 noon to 10 p.m. And you guys know I'm gonna shoot the whole thing before anybody get in there, like I always do. I don't need all that music and ruckus and all that. I'm gonna sneak my behind in there and get it done. Oh, they did? Woo. Okay, that's cool. But I know they gonna start putting cars in tomorrow. They might have started today. I don't know. But they do that show 4 or 5 days out. Cause it's gonna be, everybody got they little, setups and stuff. I had the last 2 years I had some good videos because people let me climb inside they, enclosures and shoot some stuff. I saw a couple of cars I ain't never seen before. I know. It's a long day. But they do the awards at 9. About 9:15. That way everybody can get up out of there. And then it's a rush to the Shell station right down the street. I always shoot a little something from my Instagram because you can only have a quarter of a tank of gas in your car when you entering in a indoor show. Any indoor show, you can only have a quarter of a tank of gas. So I was out there in the garage today messing with old girl. I had a couple of things I had to address, which I ain't gonna tell you what it was, but it wasn't nothing major. I had to change a couple of things around, so I went on and did that. I had time today, so chill Sunday, So I had a chance to do that. And what else did I do? That's about it. I watched some ladies college basketball today. That's about it. But like I said, it's gonna be a good time. Every year they put me in a different spot. I done been all over that place, but I don't want to be way in the back though. By the where you come in at, I never want to be back there. I don't know. The World of Wheels always been at. It was at McCormick Place before they built the new one. Cause my '78 Trans Am that I had back in the day, it was in the World of Wheels a couple of times. Oh yeah, okay, but yeah, they transferred it out there a while ago. But not the new McCormick place, the old McCormick place before they tore it down. Cause my car was in there like in 79 and I think 80 or something like that. Yeah. So TD, everybody gonna try to get there at noon. I think at noon when it open. Not me. Lawsuit, what's up? Hey, Lawsuit, you been watching? Did you see? I finally showed him my plaque from Free Smoke. Remember that back in the day? I never put it on camera before. Lawsuit, remember this? Hey, Lawsuit, you look a lot younger than 21, bro. Yep, I never put mine on camera before today. Yeah, me and Lawsuit was on Free Smoke, man. Look how young he look. I told you I've been on Lawsuit for a minute, guys. But yeah, now I'm gonna go between 1 and 2. Last year, hey Taurus, what up? Last year, I got there like 2. And I think it took me 20 minutes to get in the building. It didn't take me no time. That one year when all of us were together, when we was all together, myself, Sean, Chicago car guy, it was a bunch of us. It took us a while to get in there. People was cutting the line and everything. Because Chicago car guy got there late and we let him cut the line and go in with us. But last year, it didn't take no time to get in there. And it was sleeting a little bit last year. You know how you got that almost rain and almost like sleet. It took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes to wipe my car down because, you know, my car's ceramic coated. So, but yeah. And then that's the year it was raining real hard. That was, what's this, 26? That was 25. No, 24. Last year was that little sleetish stuff. I'm only 35 miles from Rosemount anyway. It don't take me that long to get there. I just jump on 294 and keep straight. But, yeah. It's supposed to be raining, but I think it's supposed to rain at night. Let me see. Let me check the weather real quick. I don't care. Rain ain't gonna hurt nothing. You just gotta watch all them fools out there that's running up and down the highway. Yeah, it's gonna be 63 degrees Friday, guys. And 56 degrees on Saturday when we take the cars out. Let's see. Yeah, they say it's gonna rain late in the day on Friday. It says showers early, then thunderstorm developing later in the day. High 63. 60% chance of rain. That's all right. Yep, so I just take 294 straight there. If it's slick out, I'm staying in the slow lane because them folks out there be driving crazy, man. And I ain't gonna, man, like I say, man, somebody ever tell my car up on some, okay, Lawsuit. The show is Saturday. I'm gonna take my time like I did last year, man. I was doing like 60, 65-ish. And people were still going around me like I was sitting still. When they had that little misty, rainish, sleetish, man. Y'all go ahead on. Yep. Y'all know when I get there, I'm going to do a little Instagram. So, Instagram, Facebook, y'all will see it when I'm on the ramp getting ready to go in. I got to put like $10 worth of gas in there because I'm at a quarter right now. So, I'll probably put, I don't know, 10 or about $12 in there. So that'll get me there and have me right at the quarter mark. So probably about $12. That's about 2.5 gallons, something like that. Cause I'm at a quarter right now. Okay, that's cool. You know, CJ and Mr. 75 and them gonna be in there anyway. They was there the last couple years. So yeah. That's a show that I don't never miss, guys. I'm just gonna say it. I don't love that show. I love that show and the Muscle Car and Corvette Nationals. Excuse me. Which is the last show of the year. It's the last show of the year. The last official car show of the year. That's right around Thanksgiving. So, yep. The car season. It's been some car meets actually posted on Facebook. Lefty, what up? So yeah. So I don't know. Oh, the Glenview Luxury Import Show is May 17th. I already registered for that. That's going to be a monster. That one is going to be a monster, boy. Never been. This the 5th year. I've never been. It'll be my first time. But that one, I can't wait for that one. Then you got the Tour de Elegance coming up later on in the summer. You got the Commonwealth, whatever that is, with the red carpet. That's coming up. I ain't never missed that one either. I've been to all. This will be number 5 for that. Clearwater Capital Foundation show. I've never missed that show either. I always have my car in there. So a lot of these shows, guys, I go to every year because they're outstanding shows and they have different vehicles every year. So, but that Glenview show, I can't wait for that one. Already registered. I was the first car registered for the show. So, hey, you know, can't wait for that one. That's May 17th. I know the date. Then the Father's Day show on the Oak Brook Mall. My car will be there again this year. It'll be my 3rd year in a row. I think after this year, I'm going to take a year off and then go back. Lansing Cruise Nights. Yep. Those cool too. I shoot videos. I get good viewership from those. They have what, 3 of them? They used to have 5 of them, but then they cut back. So then, you know, DB gonna have his show later on in the summer. I don't know the date. Then the one that when me and Al was, Al and them was there. That's a good show. Hickory Hills or whatever it is. They was talking about having more than one. I didn't even take my car to that one because people was there like noon and stuff. I might try to go this year and go early, but I didn't even take my car. I was in the rental. For that show. That was a good show, and that was my first time going. That sucker was huge, but you know, it is what it is. So it's a few things coming up. It's some good stuff coming up, man. Then what else? No, they left there a long time ago. They ain't had one there about 3 years. They moved to another spot, and where is that? They moved to another spot. Then they had to move from there. So I don't even know what they gonna do. Maybe if Sean come in here, I ask him, because he a part of Street Lethal. That was the Street Lethal boys. So I don't even know, where they gonna, are they even gonna do anything this year. And then, on Wednesdays, they have the car show right down the street from at Babes. Yeah. I went a couple of times. It's a nice show too. Until the weather, it's every Wednesday until almost snow falling. But yeah, we went up there one night. I remember that video. We went up there one night. Me, CJ, Gabe, who else? Mr. 75, Swervo 2 times. We had a ball, man. And we went cruising, man. We had some fun that night. That was last summer. We had some fun. We had who else was there? I don't want to leave nobody out. Dang, he got the dunk. Man, I forgot his name, but he was there. We had some fun that night. It was a lot of fun, man. Marty Mark was on the camera in the Tesla, and we had a good time, man. It's always good hanging out with the gang, man. Been doing a lot of stuff in the summer, man. You know how we do it, but that was a good time. So we gonna see, but that's a nice little show too. I'll try to ride out there for that a couple of times, 2 or 3 times in the summer. But there's so much other stuff coming. You still got Midwest Fest in September, which is a staple. This will be number 10 for them. And I'll be there again. I have not missed, like I said earlier, I haven't missed a Midwest Fest yet. So it'll be number 10 for them. So I'll be there for that. Yeah, they ain't had one of them in a couple of years. Excuse me. They haven't had one of those in a couple of years. Then I saw a couple of meets that I rode out to. I was in the suburbs with them young kids. I was in the rental though, but nah. I rode through that little parking lot and came home. Glad I didn't take my car. Wasted my gas. So, if it seemed like it's going to be good, then I'll check it out. But there's so much stuff happening, man. There's stuff going to be coming up. Oh, then, the dates for Iron Gate have already been announced. I won't be at the last one because that's the same date as Midwest Fest. I'll tell you what the dates are for Iron Gate. Iron Gate is always a good time, but they didn't got bougie, man. They didn't start charging too much money. They charge a park now. They charge, for you to show your car. Thanks, Angela. Let me see. Here we go. Iron Gate. The first one, Fiesta Fest, is May 9th. The second one, Cars and Stars, July 11th. And Cartoberfest is September 19th. Those are the dates for Iron Gate. Yep. 11 to 2. 11 to 2. May 9th, July 11th, and September 19th. Well, September 19th is Midwest Fest. So I'll probably go to the first 2, maybe, unless something else comes up in between. But like I said, only thing about Iron Gate, man, they didn't start charging too much. Just like the other show. Dang. Let me get my thoughts together here. Triple F Collection. I went to their first 3 shows, and then they start talking craziness a lot of money to put your car in the show. Man, I'm not doing that. And then I got to drive 4 hours there and 4 hours back. Nah, I take the 0 on that one. Nah. I mean, it was good the first 3 years. You know, it's free for the, you know, spectators. Now they charging for spectators parking, and then they charging out outrageous number for you to put your car in. So I'm not going to spend that amount of money. I ain't going to tell you how much it is because it's crazy. And then you got to drive 4 hours to Columbus, Ohio, and then after the show over, then you turn around and come right back. So I didn't go last year or the year. I didn't go last year. But you know how that go. People get, I mean, great show. Nice cars. I always had a heck of a spot. And then I got to hang out with Will. You know, Will Motivation live in Columbus. So he was at the show. You know, but, you know, hey, yeah, make it make sense. That's all I'm going to say. And y'all know if it's more than one show on the same day, I'm going to go to the closest one. So it should be a couple more downtown. I love that show. They probably going to have 2 of those. Don't know the dates yet, but I'll be at those. So, excuse me. As many shows as I can make it to, guys, I'm going to go, and then I'm going to bring y'all along with me because you know I always do a video. So, but like I said, the main show going to be the Clearwater Capital Show, the Glenview Luxury Import Show, the cars at the harbor, Winter Harbor Show. What else? Those are big shows. The Glenview Luxury Import Show. Those are big boys. So, you know, Motor Miami going on right now. Old Rex down there having the time of his life, man. All the influencers down there. Tavares, Ed Bolian, Hoovy, April Rose. It's probably a whole bunch more. They all down there having fun, man. I wish I could have went to that. That's nice. So yeah, Rex down there in Miami having fun at Motor Miami. I'm surprised that my brother ain't down there shooting some videos. He live down there, so you know, hey, that's a big show. It's like Concourse style. So, yep. I seen some Instagram posts from Rex, and then April Rose had a couple, and then I saw she interviewed Tavares. He one of my favorite YouTubers too. So I'm surprised that Stradman ain't down there. But yeah, it's going on. I think it's over. It was over today. I think it was just past weekend, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today. But a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. But like I said, I always look forward to Tuna Galleria time, man. It came fast, man. It came really fast. This year's getting on away from me, man. We already in the 3rd month already. Today, March 1st. So, old girl in the garage, ready to go. I was going to do the live in the garage, you know, but I said, I could have done it. You know, it's nice in there. But when I looked at the clock, it was late, and I was still late getting on here, but it's okay. Maybe next week. But by this weekend, it's going to be in the 60s. With rain, though. But rain, though. So, but we good. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be 45 tomorrow, 44 with rain on Tuesday, 47 with rain on Wednesday, 52 with rain on Thursday, 63 with rain on Friday. Saturday gonna be 56 with rain. And then Sunday gonna be 60 and sunny. Wow. Like I said, a little rain. I ain't worried about no rain. Driving in the rain in my car is just a different experience because it's rear wheel drive. You just gotta take your time and make sure you got good tires on your car because I got brand new rubber in the back. And guys, I'm gonna tell you this. I think I've been talking about doing this for a couple of years, but I think this summer I'm gonna go 17s in the back because I got 16s in the front. I got 16s all the way around. 205, 55, 16s. I think I'm gonna go with a 17 and stagger them. Go with 17 in the back and keep the 16s in the front and go 17 in the back. I was just thinking about that today. I was looking in the garage and the box that my rims came in is in the garage in the back. And I was looking at the offset. I probably had to get the same offset. 16 by, I think it's going to be a 17 by 8 in the back, I do believe. Something like that. But I got to call the people that I got my rims from initially. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's what I've been saying it for the last couple of years. But you know how you say stuff and then you just decide to act on it. When I do it, I'll let y'all know. But I'm seriously thinking about it. I got to figure out what size tire I'm going to put in the back, though. But I think I'm going to stagger them and go 17, do a 16, 17 setup. So that's probably coming soon. Probably in the next couple of months or so. I got to call up my people and talk to them on the phone and have them mail. They'll send the rims right, the 2 rims right to the house. And then I'll get the tires and get them mounted. That should look good though. They have a little lip in the back. Should have did it from the start, but you know how you do stuff. But man, I'll be alright. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm leaning really toward doing that, but that'll work. I should be able to pull that off because I know the offset of the rims and everything. So I went out in the garage today and wiped off a little bit of salt that I had took the car out. Remember? What was that? January 15th, I think it was. And when I went to the Mercedes-Benz dealership. So I got that off, checked the air in the tires, and replaced one of my floating caps on the passengers, on the driver's side and the rear. Them things don't last forever, guys, so I got an extra set. So I went on and replaced it. I wasn't sure whether I was going to replace it before the show, but I went on. I had time today. Got my little hydraulic jack out, jacked it up, changed it. So it's working right. The other one, I guess the inside of it, something messed up or something. So changed that. Checked the air in the tires. I just got an oil change at one stop. So check my oil. It's good. Check my antifreeze. Everything's settling in from, when I got the water pump and the thermostat and all that stuff done. So check the level in the reservoir, antifreeze reservoir. So, because I put a new one of them on. So I had put a little mark on it where I wanted my antifreeze level to be, but I'm cool. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to check it one more time, but I think I'm going to leave it where it is. As long as it don't drop no lower than that, I'm fine. So I was just in the garage pilling around today with it. With old girl today. So nothing major. But I did change that one cap. Because I don't know what happened to it. It stopped working. So I have an extra set. Matter of fact, I'm going to buy me another set. Just in case. Just to have, just to have them. But yeah, all of them working good now. So I had to change that. And like I said, I was just doing a little pilling around in the garage today. My air pressure was probably down about 4 pounds in each tire. I run like 36 pounds of air. One was at 32, the other one's at, I don't know, 33. I just topped them all off, getting ready for Friday. So started it up, let it run for a little while. Started right up. I took the tender off last month. When I took it out in January, I ain't put the tender back on it because I didn't need it. So that's about it. That's all I did today. I'm excited for Friday, though. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. I always look forward to that show because it'd be a lot of fun. People bringing their cars out, A lot of ladies. It was quite a few ladies there last year with nice cars. If I see a lady with a nice car, I'm going to definitely put her on my channel. Because there's a lot of ladies out here doing big things with their cars and stuff. So hey, you gotta give them their flowers. So, yeah, I remember was it last year? The young lady had that what was that? I think it was a Supra, Acura, Lexus or something. And she told it she came from Ontario, Canada, but she didn't drive the car. She had it trailered, but it was still nice. But everybody getting in full swing. It's gonna be going on pretty soon. Weather gonna get better. Everybody gonna be outside. Yep. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to make it to as many car shows as I can. Y'all know I'll be all over the place, bringing y'all that exclusive stuff, as my buddy always say. Catfish with the exclusive. I be trying, man. I be trying to, bring y'all some different kind of stuff, man, instead of, the same old stuff. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you, I got my new bracelets too, see? I don't know if y'all can see it or not. G&G Master Detailers, and then the number on the back. I had to order some more because I had ran out. So I ordered me some new ones. So that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like on the wrist. I still got my one from Mercedes-Benz Orland Park. I had that one for a long time. But I ordered me some new ones. I ordered like 50 of them. So I gave some away. So, yep. Moving and grooving, as they say. Trying to keep everything, do what I do. Hey, Lawsuit, if you still in here, I see CJ that had your behind busy, boy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love Jessica, though. Jessica, if I need a getaway driver, guys, it sure be Jessica. Jessica be wheeling, boy. Jessica be driving. She can drive, boy. And that's cool that CJ trusts her like that, too. I done drove 1 or 2 of his cars. Yep. But it's all good. So everything good though. Getting old though. I'm just messing with y'all. I feel great, guys. I'm blessed. I'm blessed beyond what y'all even know, man. Except it seems like every time I get ready to come on here on Sunday, my sinuses want to act an ass. For real. I don't even understand it. Last Sunday, it was Sunday before last, had a little bit, but man, I've been fine the whole week. Then the day, it started creeping in probably about, I don't know, 7 o'clock or so. I'm like, I started to take a pill, but I didn't. But I'm going to take one when I get off of here, though. I'm going to take me a Zyrtec as soon as I get off the live. But yeah, that's crazy. All week, nothing happening. And then as soon as I get a lot close to live time, but I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was talking about she want to let them go up in her nose. I said, well, that's your decision, but guess what? Ain't nothing, ain't no amount of money they can pay me to let them go up in mine. I had sinuses all my life. I ain't, nope. They say they can make it better, but I seen some cases where it made it worse. So guess what? I ain't messing with that. I'm gonna be like, what's that old saying? I'm like Bennett. I ain't in it. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I told that person, if that's what you think you want to do, have at it. 'Cause I ain't gonna do it. I'd rather suffer some time, than let somebody go up in these nostrils, boy. Oh no. Oh no. I ain't gonna do it. But if you got sinuses and you think that's what you want to do, be my guest, because Catfish ain't doing it. I ain't gonna do it, man. I ain't gonna do it. Hey, Joe, you still in here? You going? Hey, Lawsuit, I'll send you the address to the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. All you gotta do is look it up. Just Google it. It'll tell you the address. It's River Road. Let me see. What's the address to the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Steve. I ain't messing with it. Hey, Lawsuit, if you're still in here, I'll send it to you. I'll text it to you. The Donald E. Stevens Convention Center is 5555 North River Road, Rosemont, Illinois, 60018. But Lawsuit, I'll send you the address. And like I said, the show starts at noon, Saturday to 10 o'clock. And the award presentation starts at 9:15. So it's a long day, but you know what? It go past so fast. I remember last year I looked at the clock. I said, damn, it's 12 o'clock. Next time I looked up, it was 3:30 or 4 o'clock. Then I looked at it again. It was 7 o'clock. I said, shoot. And I heard they going up on the parking, too. That's what I heard. It was on the news. Because the ride's been $15, I think, for 12 hours, as long as I've been going out that way. So now they're going to raise it up because the outlet mall is right adjacent to it. And you can walk across the street from the parking garage to the outlet mall. So now they talking about they raising the parking. And I saw it on the news. And You can get your ticket validated if you spend $100 at the outlet mall. What kind of crap is that? For a $15 parking. Nah. And they gonna raise it up to, I think, I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Cause I don't even know if it went into effect yet. Let's see. Let me see if they got the parking. Let me see. Yeah, here it go right here. Daily rate $15. It's sometimes free with a validation from nearby entertainment venues. Yep. Now they talking about raising it up. New York, what up? Yeah, they talking about raising it up now. Because it's been $15 forever. So, it's like McCormick Place raised theirs up. Because a couple years ago, it was $22. And this year, it was $27. That's for like 12 hours. If you park outside, and inside it was 27, outside was 18. So, I don't know. You know, parking downtown Chicago is ridiculous anyway. But you got to do it unless you want your stuff towed. And you don't want them to tow your stuff. Because they don't care. So when they got real strict parking parameters downtown Chicago. So it is what it is. But I saw that and I was tripping. Because like I said earlier, it's been $15 for 12 hours. ever since I've been going down there. And I've been going to Rosemont for a minute. So maybe the town said they got to make some more money, but the hotel rates is crazy. Bless me. Yeah, the hotel rates crazy, man. And they went up a little bit from last year. But if you get on the outskirts, it's a little cheaper. But if you're at the main hotel right across the street, oh yeah. If you at like, I used to stay in the Hyatt. The Hyatt was talking crazy because they just remodeled it. And I got points too. The Hilton. The Hilton. Okay? They was talking crazy. So I found one across the street. But that was too far. So then I found another one right across the street, the DoubleTree, which was $50 more than the one 0.4 miles away. So I just went with the DoubleTree. It's all connected. The Hilton, you can use your points and all that. But, yeah. Crazy. And, you know, some of them people that come to the World of Wheels stay for a whole week. Because if they come from out of town and they you know, bring in their car, they trailer in their car, then they got the trailer parking and stuff and all that. And then, like say, if their loading day is on Wednesday, and say they live in Iowa or somewhere like that, they ain't going back home. They gonna stay Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They gonna stay a whole week, or 4 days, or whatever. So the hotel gonna make money. Or say if they loading time is Thursday. Hey, Fly Roy, what's up? You officially fired. I asked, what up? So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I had to be right close, because you know I'm gonna get up early Saturday morning and shoot the video, and then I'm gonna go eat breakfast, and then get ready, you know, to go to the show. And I always ask them for an extra hour. They want you to punch out at noon. So when I was at the Hilton, they let me check out at 1. So I'm gonna ask the people at the DoubleTree, can I have an extra hour too? Since I'm gonna be running back and forth, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. They probably will. I hope they will. Cause I can't punch in. I can't get my room to 3. You say 11 hours. You say that 2 days. Yeah, Iowa ain't that far. But some of them people bring them cars from quite a distance. But most of them are sponsored, so they really don't have to pay. They sponsors pay for their gas and, you know, rooms and all that. I heard the rollout for that show is crazy, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live next Sunday from down there. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. I might switch it up a little bit and do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Y'all get a chance to see some of the cars rolling out. I don't know. I might. Don't know. Oh, thanks, Lefty. Appreciate you. My OG supporters. I'm still mad at Lefty, man. When we was down in 21, that knucklehead was up in the stands and never came down so we could meet him. And he gonna tell us, yeah, I was at the YouTuber thing. Yeah, your butt was in the stand. I told you I could have got you down there with us. I could have got you down on the track with us. You 4 hours away? Yeah, ain't that? And New York was there. He gonna tell us after the fact that he was in the stands, and that's when they only had the stands on the right side. I mean, on the left side. Now they got stands on both sides of the track now. But in 21, when we was there, well, New York was there after I went there, but in 21, I went in 20. I went to the first one and the second one. First one was in 20. And the second was in 21. So, but anyway, they built stands on both sides. So they had all the land over there. But we're going to find out after the fact that Lefty was up in the stands. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't mind making that drive again. That's a nice drive, man. Let old girl stretch her legs. But when we went, it rained, about 8 or 9 hours out of the 14-hour drive. We didn't come out of rain till we was almost to Dallas. It rained when we left at 3 a.m. Guys, whenever I travel and I gotta go distance, I always leave at 3 in the morning. 3 or 4. That way you ain't got that much nighttime to deal with. That's the way I always do. Like if I go visit my people in Arkansas, it ain't that. It's about 10 hours. I'll leave at 3 a.m. So you only got 4 hours of nighttime driving. 4.5 hours of nighttime driving. Then it get light about 6. So then you know that's the way I always do, man. And every time we used to make road trips from here with everybody, that's what we used to do. And then every time we stop at a gas station, everybody get a little video or something. We had fun. When we went to Texas, it was fun. Lots of fish in here tonight. Man, get out of here, IS. Hey, man, IS got a nice truck, guys. I blessed IS with a couple of free tickets for the Chicago Auto Show, and then I got him inside the Rex's booth so he could shoot some pictures. So yeah, that's my boy. So I got him in. I know a few people, y'all know that. So everybody was trying to get in. I let him in. I let a couple other people that I know in. So I was there 4 days, guys. For you guys that don't know, I was there. Media day was Friday. I didn't come Saturday. I came Sunday. Yep. And then I came back the last day of the show. Yep. So, and if you guys haven't seen it already, go back and watch my video from inside the supercar gallery. You know, it's under new ownership now, but hey, Super Bowl Sunday, I was inside as always, for the last 3 years. Super Bowl Sunday, I've been inside the supercar gallery. But they ain't even let nobody in on media day, man. Even if you had a media pass, they still won't let you in. But yeah, guys, I was there 4 days, 4 or 5 days, I can't remember, but I had a ball. Rollout was a lot of fun. I almost didn't get up out of that bad boy. But yeah, I had fun though. It's a great experience. If you can ever get a media pass for any event, man, try to get it, because it gives you access to stuff that you wouldn't be able to access. For real. So, like I said, I did it on a goof and then actually got it. So, yeah. That was a lot of fun. So, it's all good. Five to the 10. Oh, okay. You had to come to work. Yeah, they call you. I know you gonna go. I'm glad I ain't got to worry about that. I'm tired. Somebody said, one of my buddies said, yeah, you retired and retarded. I said, no, I'm just retired, not retarded. That's crazy. But just living the life, man, having a good time, enjoying the fruits of my labor. But you got to stay busy when you retire, guys. Whenever you guys get to that retirement age, man, got to stay busy. That's why, excuse me, I love YouTube. Keep me busy. Always something to go see, always something to shoot. You know, always, keep me moving around. Because when you slow down, after you used to moving around a lot, then everything starts shutting down. And I definitely ain't gonna let that happen to me. So I'm still moving around, still in good health, still got good eyes, still got good reflexes. I mean, knock on wood behind that. Yeah, okay, New York. Who is that, Lefty? Who is Julian? Who is that, Lefty? I see somebody passed on Instagram. Playboy posted it, but I hope that ain't who I think it is. You retired at 80? Answer, you retired at 80? Oh, wow. I don't know. That don't sound like a good number right there. Probably. Do I know him? Have I ever met him, Steve? I'm trying to see. I saw it on Playboy's posted it. It'll be a Mr. 75. Julian? That Julian? Oh my goodness. What? Oh man. Let me see. Wow, that's crazy. Let me yeah, Playboy posted something. Let me look in this story. Wow, what happened? Anybody know? Yeah, I know who that is. Wow. Yeah, I know who it is. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I'm looking at Playboy's story right now. Man, that's crazy, man. Like I say, you gotta live every day like it's your last, cause you never know. That's crazy. Yeah, I know who that is. But yeah, that's crazy. Mm-mm. Hate to hear about anybody that you done cross paths with passing. But like I always say, man, we all got an expiration date. We just don't know when it is. And if we did, we live our lives a whole lot different. That's crazy, man. We lost a lot of good ones last year, too. Wow. Yeah, I saw Playboy's post earlier. I don't know if it's still up or not, but I saw it earlier. But it's all good. Like I said, we only here for a little while. Like I say, you got to time and Mother Nature are undefeated, man. You can't mess with Mother Nature, and you can't get no time back. So, and one of my favorite sayings that my daddy always used to say, he said, "Yesterday is history, and tomorrow is a mystery." So you got to live your life to the fullest, man. Because life is fleeting, bro. You'll be here today and gone tomorrow. Man. So sad. That's crazy. My condolences to his family, man. Wow. That's crazy. Yep. On a brighter note, though, hey, Dollar, you still in here? Like I say, man, it's a lot of stuff that's gonna be going on this summer if the weather holds out. As you know, you can schedule stuff 3 months in advance, and Mother Nature want to ruin it, she'll ruin it. And that's why mostly all the events got rain dates, probably the next day. Still got the Monster Show coming up, which I haven't missed that one, and I've been going. I don't think I've ever missed a monster car show. It's been going on close to 30 years now. I don't think I've ever missed one of those. Oh yeah, I heard about that import. That's an import show. I ain't. That ain't. You know what? I asked. That ain't racing stuff is fine to just go look at, but if I do go, I'm gonna leave old girl at the house. Just take the rental 2.0. Cause I don't race my car, so I've never done a burnout in my car, and I had that car almost 20 years. Cause that's not what it's for. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna ride with you, cause you always trying to freeload on somebody. We ride in a new truck. I ride with you. Yeah, guys, I just got him a real nice Ram pickup. You like them Rams, boy. He had a white one, now he got a green one. Nice, 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 nice. Oh yeah, you know you guys got. Indiana finally got their black plates, they blackout plates. Yeah, man, I see them everywhere now. They just got them, I think, September 1st of last year. Something like that. September 1st or October 1st. Man, they don't look good on every car, man. I got I got some for Beauty, though. A Beauty Black. I got the same thing that I had on the plate. As a matter of fact, let me show you. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Who is that? Oh yeah, yeah, man. Indiana was one of the last states to get blackout plates. Cause you know in Illinois they Sox plates, but they black plates with white letters. So yeah, guys, I got Beauty plate right here. See it? I changed it up. Eye detail. That's what's on Beauty right now. So I got the same thing, just in a black plate. Cause the car black, it's gonna look nice. So, yep, they finally got them. So they still need to come up off that 1976 emission thing. That's crazy. That's some craziness right there. All the rest of the states, 99 when the OBD1 came out, and Indiana's still stuck in the Stone Age, man. Black plates look good though. I like them, but you don't put them on every car though. I seen Actually, guys, they look good on a black car. Maybe a white car. If the car got black accents, because the plate is black and the letters are white. Black car, white car. Uh, like a green, like a dark green. They'll look good. But I wouldn't put them on. I wouldn't put them on a old girl though. Yeah, we still do them, Steve. And we still do them. It's stupid. Only 3 counties in Indiana still do it. And they cut out all the shortcuts, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I don't even do the bins no more. Old girl took a waiver. I got the waiver, and they say you can't put but 8,000 miles in 2 years. I put 14,000 miles on old girl in 2 years. This is my second time getting it. I got it already. It's simple. You just take your registration to the admission place, take your front cover letter from your antique insurance, and then they bring you a paper. That's it. It took me 5 minutes. I was at the admission place 5 minutes. Because they have to see the car. You can't do it without the car being there. And I think 2 years ago, my car had 102, 103. One of them, and now it got, 203. Now it's got 214, so you do the math. How many miles is that? They say you can't put but 3,500 a year, which is 8,000 in 2 years. I put way more than that, and I told them I was going to do it. I don't care. I'm going to drive my car. That ain't going to stop me from enjoying my car on some BS. So, yeah. Yeah, Steve, I got my sticker. I got the paper. All I got to do is go get it. You only got 3 counties in Indiana that still do it. They say they're going to do away with it, but they've been saying that for like 3 or 4 years. If you ain't got antique insurance, you got to get your car emission tested. Some cars will still go through because this is 26, 24. 2 years ago was the first time that my car didn't pass. And I got tired of messing with it. And all it was I had converter issues. So I got tired of messing with it. So I got some information that told me I don't have to get no emission test no more. So I took advantage of it. And this is my second time getting it. So I don't have to get another emission test till 28. I'm good for 2 years. April of 28. And the rental 2.0, already I got the paperwork for that. They just plugged that in. And my O2, they still plugging in, but I had some unread sensors. So I think I'm gonna have to drive it like down to the Michigan state line and back, and then take it and get it done. But I don't have no warning lights on the dash or nothing. So I'm just gonna have to drive it a little bit. But that ain't no big deal. Mine's not due till April anyway. So I always do mine. You can do it up to 6 months early in Indiana for you guys that don't know. But I always do mine probably February, so I don't have no issues trying to get the mess on time. You know what I'm saying? So, but the blackout plate gonna look good on Beauty because Beauty's black. But I don't think it would look good on the Volkswagen. The Volkswagen is like a dark gray. But I don't want to change it. I got a 2-digit plate, but I probably won't. It ain't going to cost me no money because I'm paying extra for the 2-digit anyway. You got to pay $45 extra. And it's like, I got the same thing that's on the car, so that ain't going to cost me no extra money. Let's see. Yeah, my car is it's 23 years old. Yeah, it's a blackout plate. So, like I said, I don't know when I'm gonna put it on, but I just got it. So in the mail when I went to the license bureau, I was gonna change the one, like I said, but I think I'm gonna leave at least for this year. I'm gonna leave the rental 2.0. I'm gonna leave that plate. And guys, I ain't forgot about y'all. I still got the final video for that. Cause it'll be a year next month. How long I had it. Blackout plates. I think that's 50 something dollars. $54. It's on the register. Let's see. $54, Steve. Yep. So, like I said, I just did it for beauty. That's it. I don't think I'm gonna do the vote. I don't think I'm gonna do the. I'm definitely not doing old girl, cause it wouldn't match with the paint. Steve, it'll be good for your Tesla, cause your Tesla black. On a black car, really look good. A dark color car, it'll look good. White car, it'll be decent if you got some black on the car. You know, if you got like a pearl white car, that'll look nice. Certain cars, I see them on everything. I seen a blue, light blue. What was that? It didn't look that good to me. That's just me. My car, the rental 2.0 is dark gray. I don't think it'll look. Yeah, you know what? It probably would look all right, but I don't want to mess with it. Okay. But if you got something already, you keep that. See, guys, in Indiana back in the day, in the 70s, in the 80s, let's say in the late 80s, early 90s, I had Catfish on my Trans Am. I had CATFIS. I had Catfish on my Trans Am, right? But it was a catch to it. You had to reserve it by the 31st of October, and if you didn't, then it was released to the state. That was back in the day. Some chick, I found out, some chick in Indianapolis got my Catfish plate. I was so mad. So then I switched it to Catfish with a K, but it still wasn't the same. So now, once you get a personalized plate, it's yours till you die. But back in the day, it wasn't like that. I probably would still have Catfish. If it was like that back then, I had Catfish to this day. Catfish, whatever I asked. But yeah, they changed a lot of stuff over the years. I still got I think I still got the one with the K. I might have the one with the C. I don't know, but I had it for a long time, and I missed that October 31st deadline, and they released it back to the whole state of Indiana. But now, once you get it, it's yours forever. Can't nobody never get iDetail. Can't nobody ever get my benzo. Nobody can never get that. That's mine forever. So, then I got a 2-digit plate on, which is rare too. Yeah. I got 50, I think it's 51. UAO 51, I think. I got a 2-digit plate on the rental 2.0. I had that plate since I was 51, and I'm 70, so I had that plate for a long, y'all do the math, almost 20 years. And Pimpin' TV got the other one. I had two of them. I had one on my car and one on my truck at the time. So, and when I went to iDetail on Beauty, I gave Pimpin' TV the other plate because I had UAO 51 and UAO 52. So I gave him, I don't know which one he got. He got 51, I think, or 52. I don't know, but yeah, that plate. I had both of them plates forever, long time. But it's so many things. But when you get a personalized plate, you gotta check with the with the license bureau, and they'll see if anybody has it. Sorry about that, guy. I done had my plates a long time. Whew. And I don't plan on changing them no time soon, so you gotta excuse me. Like I said, my sinuses picked the worst time to kick in, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Man. But I see some ingenious personalized plates. You can't put nothing vulgar or no cuss words on it though, but I was gonna change the plate on old girl to old girl. But then I said, no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave the one I got on there. It's been on there for a long time. When I had my black 190 2.6, I had my trap on it. Cause you know in the ghetto, if you got a trap car, it's called a piece of car. And so everybody, I be seeing people when I used to ride with that plate, and they be scrap my trap if they didn't know what it meant. Then but then I let that one go, and then I changed it to my benzo. What you say, old girl fast? Well, she hold on now for a 34-year-old car, all original car at that. Yeah, she hold on. I always drive the speed limit anyway. She'll hold on. Cause I tell everybody, import horsepower is different than foreign import. I mean not import. Yeah, import horsepower is different than domestic horsepower. Totally different, man. Torque specs different, rear end different. But like I say, man, when she gotta go, she'll go. But like I said, my car's a driver, man. I drive my car. I get all the use out of my car. And I said this before, for my car to be as old as it is, and it's all original except the exhaust, and for me to get almost out of a lot of, I got my car judged. I was shocked. I got almost 100 points. I got 87 out of 100. That's not bad for a driver. And if I had my new floor mats in there, I would have got 90 out of 100, which ain't bad for, my car is definitely not a show car by no stretch of the imagination. It's just a clean example of a well-kept, all-original car. And I got the car in the shape that it's in now. All I had to do was get the original engine rebuilt. That's all I had to do to the car. I didn't have to do nothing else. Then I added my little, my little this and that, like, the accessories part. But the body's the same. The suspension been totally redone I didn't go coilovers and none of that. I just went back brand new stock, you know. Then I added a pinstripe here, added the floating caps. I added the rear window little spoiler, you know. But I didn't go crazy. But I'm just saying. And the car drives just as good as it look. I tell a lot of people that. If you get a chance to drive it, you'd be amazed. It drives like it's a new car. It's an old car, but it drives very well. So, you know, so it is what it is. And then along the way, I had to do some mechanical stuff. Nothing major. Some of the stuff I did myself. And then, like I said, last summer, I had to put the car in the shop twice in one summer. But it was just stuff that decayed, stuff that wore out. 30, almost 34-year-old car. There's some stuff that I never changed, that I never thought about, that just wore out from old age. And I had to change it. But you know what? I always got somebody in place to take care of that. So that's how it is. But you know, it is what it is. So, but I enjoy driving a car, man. I really do. It's enjoyable, man. I might run out and put 100 miles, 80, 90, 100 miles on it, you know, with no problem. Just go give me some good premium, throw it in there, and keep it moving. Yep, but like I say, as maintenance issues occur, you always got to fix them, because if you let them go too long, then it'll mess up the car, mess up other stuff and all that. A lot of stuff on that car been changed, man. A lot of stuff. Valve cover gasket been changed. Water pump. Belt tensioner. You know, just little stuff. You know. But got brand new fan belt on it. You know. Just different little one of the what do you call that? The belt pulleys was making noise. I had to get that changed. You know, just over the years, man. Don't forget, guys, I had that car almost 20 years now. Just this July be 20 years that I've owned old girl. But don't forget, I bought her. I bought old girl on July the 6th, 2006. No, July the 7th. July the 7th, 06. So July the 7th, I would have owned that car 20 years. That's crazy. It's a long time to have one car. And she still look good as she did when I bought her. Car ain't never been in an accident. Car ain't never been painted. Car ain't never been touched up. I don't mess with that, because it's, like I said, it's still some 20-year-old wear and tear, well, 32, 33-year-old wear and tear on the car that I could have touched up, but it's only original paint one time, so I ain't messed with it. I ain't even bother with it. I left it alone. Because like I said, a car's only original paint one time. So even the turn signal, one of the turn signals got a little crack in it. I could change it, and you'd never know, but that won't be the one that came with the car. So I just leave it like that. Because like I said, it ain't no show car. It's just a well-kept survivor, as they call them. You know, cars that's untouched, you know, are called survivors. So it's just a survivor car that God blessed me with being a caretaker of for as long as I'm gonna be the caretaker of it. So, you know, like I said, we only the caretaker of these cars, guys. And you know, you see a lot. I see like the dude on Instagram, Doty's Auto Sales. He be buying all them Porsches and stuff. Them people be crying when the car gone and all that. Man, my car staying in the family. At least I hope it will. I don't think Pimpin gonna sell my car when I when it's my turn to go to heaven. But I mean it's left to him anyway. But you see a lot of these people selling their cars, man. Some of these people that bought the cars brand new. I didn't buy mine brand new, but like I said, when I purchased it, it was the only thing wrong with it was the head gasket. I got a heck of a deal on. I got a blessing when you know, when I came across what we now know as old girl, but I you get a few you get it was she was sort of a barn find, but you know what? You always got to take advantage of your blessings, and that was my blessing. And to say it, man, almost 20 years I had that car, and that car been such a joy to own, joy to drive, joy to talk about, and and she done won quite a few trophies in her travels. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't even do it for that. Y'all know that. I just love taking it out, driving it, having fun in it. How I got old girl? Um, I had a 1990 black and gray, outside black, lower part gray, gray interior, 1990, 190E 2.6. I bought it from a lady on the north side of Chicago. I found it. I don't know, Steve, y'all remember them books they used to have? Them big old books they used to have. I saw it in there and I bought it from her. And I bought that car in, I want to say 2003. I didn't have it long. And it was a firebug going around the neighborhood, and he set my garage, my plastic garbage containers on fire, and it set the garage on fire. So it burned up my other one, not bad. The only thing I had to do was replace the front window and the front windshield and the back window. I sold that car for $2,500, and that happened in '05. The fire, and they caught the dude, and he just got out of jail recently. But anyway, I was looking for another one. I got a Macedonian friend of mine that worked at the Mercedes-Benz dealership. He was on his way to a soccer match and saw the car sitting in a farmyard, front yard, with white paint. Mechanic special, $1,400. I paid $1,400 for old girl. So the next day we went and looked at it. But guys, when I walked around the back of that car and saw them 3 letters on the passenger side of that car, I said, oh my God, I gotta have this. I saw the AMG on the back. I said, whoa, this is a rare car right here. The lady was 83 years old who had the car. I got the paperwork. I can show it to you what I paid for it. So I told the son to go in the house and get a piece of paper. I had $250 in my pocket. I gave him the $250. And I said, give me 7 days. If I ain't back with the rest of the money, give me 7 calendar days. If I ain't back, you can push this boy back up in the front and sell it to somebody else. I was back in 2 days with the rest of the money, and the rest is history. And I've been offered quite a bit of money for that car. 3 times. I ain't gonna tell you how much, but it's like 7 times more than I paid for it. But that's how I got that car. I didn't find it. My buddy found it for me. True story. Like I said, every car got a story. So that's the story behind Old Girl. And then I bought it in 2006. Had some work done on it. And then I took it back in. And it had 2 German guys. They rebuilt the whole. I got everything new. That's why I can jump. That's why I jumped in it and drove it to Dallas, because the engine is actually brand new. They rebuilt the whole engine. So in 2010, late 2010, I think I put the car in the shop in December. I gotta look at the paperwork. It's in the glove compartment. If you ever see me out, guys, I'll show you the paperwork from the engine rebuild. And I got it back March the 11th of 2011. And until last summer, when I was a CJ, I hadn't had a peep out of that car since I got it back. I put my own thermostat in it. I changed the AC condenser and the radiator myself in the garage right there. I did 2 cooling fans myself. I mean, I have done a little work on it, but I don't like working on that car. But I mean, emergency situation, you got to work on it, and it's good to know your car. So, well, yeah. But all the rest of the stuff is either been done by One Stop Muffler and Brake in East Chicago, Indiana, or either at Napleton Mercedes. So the last work that was done, it went back to Mercedes twice last summer. It went back that when it stopped at Crusader Customs. Yeah, I stopped at Crusader Customs after the farm show. I got it towed to my house, and then I got it towed to Mercedes. And I had to get the bushings for the shifter. They just rotted away from old age. I had to get those done. And then a couple months later, the water pump started leaking. So I got a new water pump, new coolant reservoir sensor, new motor mounts, and new trans mount. Just normal maintenance stuff that wore out, man. So I got all that done. She dialed in. She ready to tear up some highway right now. The AC cold. It's been switched over to 134. Been switched over. I think it got switched over right after I bought the car. So, because R12 is, if you can find it, you're gonna pay through the nose for it, and actually it's illegal. So I had it switched over many years ago. And then last summer, I found two fittings that needed to be tightened up. So once I tightened them up, and my technician at Mercedes refilled it, we good to go. So, and it still got the original compressor on. I never changed the AC compressor, so. I still get frost on my windshield 134, bro. Because you got to get it fully. You got to take it to a place that do AC. They got to take all the R12 out. Then they got to condition the system. Then they got to refill it with 134. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, Steve. It don't get as cold as R12, but it get cold enough. It be turned down. I can't, if you ever get in my car and I take you for a ride, I can't turn it all the way up. Hey, Rob, I was just talking about you and your son. Yeah, I was telling them that me and Sean going together, and then I'm gonna try to save you a spot, save your son a spot over by us. So I got my room. I'm at the DoubleTree. Finally got my room Thursday. And I'm gonna tell you, like I didn't say this earlier, but I always say God always puts you where you need to be, since I'm only 35 miles away, I didn't make my reservation over the phone. I drove down there last week, and the lady, okay, that's cool. I let Chris know, and the young lady, I went to the Hilton first, then I went to the DoubleTree, and then I went to the other hotel, and the Hilton was sold out. They wanted like $400 for one night. I said, I'm not paying that. Then the other one was sold out. So I went to the DoubleTree. And this young lady, I wrote her name down. I think her name was Michelle. She said, Mr. Davis, come back next Thursday and we'll see what we can do for one night. So I drove back down there this past Thursday. And I didn't even go to the other two. I went straight in the DoubleTree. And she was at the desk. She remembered me. She said, yeah, we have 8 rooms that we've been, blah, 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 blah. So I got my room, guys. I was worried because I did not want to make that trip there and had to go all the way back home, then come all the way back. So put nobody, So actually, I got my room. I'm good. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Because I'm going to shoot the World of Wheels on Friday. I can't check in my room till 3. My check-in time is between 1 and 2. So what I'm going to do... Yeah, she was actually there. I wrote her name down. And I think my room was like 249, but then I got points. So the points going to knock some off. So that's not bad. So I'm right in the DoubleTree. DoubleTree got free breakfast in the morning, blah, blah, blah. I won't be in and out of there. Because I'm like, hey, Rob, I always get an extra hour when I go. Because checkout time is at noon, but I know I'm going to be busy right before the show open. So I'm going to try to, when I stayed the last 2 years, they always gave me an extra hour. So I had to check out at 1. So I'm going to see what they do that for me this year. But yeah, I'm in like Flint. I rode back down there. I don't like doing stuff over the phone, man. I know a lot of places, if you out of town and call, but I'm close enough, I'm riding. And she told me to come back Thursday, and I definitely rode back down there Thursday and got hooked up. So it's right there. I can walk right across the skywalk. Or I can walk out the door and walk right across the street and in the door. Yeah, I always ask them for an extra hour. They usually give it to me because I'm going to be back and forth. I'm going to get up early because they let you. Yeah, I know. Friday, we put the cars in, yeah. Yeah, I'm close enough that I can do that. But what happened was, they was all sold out, and she told me, and I went back Thursday and saw her again, and got my room, so I'm good. So I'm gonna get up. I always shoot the show before it starts, so you can get in 2 hours. You can get in at 10. Since your car's in the show, they let you in 2 hours before the show starts to kind of finish prissying up, doing whatever you're going to do. I'm going to have mine dialed in Friday because you can stay in there till 6, till the last person gets in. Because last year, guys, if you watched the video, we had some cars coming in while I was filming. And I started filming probably, I was in there way before, I was in there like at 9. I got up early. I got up in there at 9 o'clock, and then the red coach was trying to run me out of there, and Chris said he ain't having that. So anyway, I was in there at 9 filming. I think I started filming at 9:15. So I'm going to try to get up early and do it again, get that video out of the way. Then I'm going to go back to the room, eat breakfast, and then come back. And then I'm going to go back and check out. So I'm going to be back and forth a couple of times. But I'm going to try to get in there about 9 and film. No, yep, that's it, Rob. This will be my 4th year in a row doing it like that. No music. A few people was in there, you know, wiping their cars off and stuff. But now I ain't got time because, you know, YouTube, you know, I did one video in my life that almost the whole video was B-roll. And I didn't like that at all because you miss me telling you what you looking at. So Chris is the main promoter. I know him personally. We got a personal relationship. I have his personal number and everything, man. So, you know, hey, it's a blessing. So this will be the 4th year in a row that I get in there before everybody and film. It's about 35 minutes video done. Get all the cars done, video done, then I can enjoy the show. I ain't got to worry about trying to film that. I might do a couple of reels, you know, while the show is going on, which I didn't do none last year. But I think I'm going to do a couple of reels if I see some real cool, you know, cool stuff. But that's a blessing, man. You don't have to worry about nobody walking in front of you. And then, you know, like I said, last year I got a chance to talk to a couple of young ladies that had their cars there. They wiping them off and all that. Well, yeah. Oh, thanks, Angela. I appreciate it. But I try to, that's my thing, guys. I try to let y'all know what y'all, tell y'all what y'all looking at. Because, like with that one car, that, what was that? I forgot what car it was. I'd never seen one of them before in my life. But bringing it to y'all. But yeah, Rob, I'm gonna try to get you a spot because Sean is bringing his Golf R, and so that'll be cool. I put your son's car in the middle. I'll put the Golf R on one side, me on the other side, and put little man's car in the middle of us. That'll be a nice little mix, man. So I'm gonna see where Chris puts me at, and I'll tell him that you probably be there about 4 o'clock. Hey, and Rob, when you come in, Chris is gonna be riding around in the golf cart. White guy. It's a white guy and 2 Chinese guys. Those are the promoters. But Chris is the main. He's the number 1 guy. So when you see him, tell him that I saved you a spot, and he'll bring you over where I am. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the WRX in the middle, and I'll be on one side with old girl, and my buddy got a nice Golf R. Wait till you know Golf R's are rare. You see, you know, GTIs and all that, but he got a nice Golf R, boy, done up too. Rihanna's on it, music in it. It's nasty. So yeah, he been at the show before. But that's what we was talking. Me and him was talking about. We gonna get there about 1 o'clock, 1:30ish, and then we gonna put our cars in. He's staying too. He's gonna put our cars in, and I'm gonna see where he put me, and trust me, I'm gonna try to stay. But when you get there, I should be there still, around there running around doing something. Go check in my room that I'm coming back over. So yeah, so we'll work it out, man. I got you. I know. You got just 6 anyway. You got from 1 to 6. So I try to get there not too early because I don't want to sit in line. Okay, do that. And I'll make sure Chris knows what's up. But make sure he got a 1/4 of a tank of gas so they won't let you in. It can be a 1/4 of a tank or less, but you got to have minimum 1/4 tank or you're not getting in. They will not, and the fire marshal be on it. And you know, the last 2 years they checked. The years before that, they didn't check. But I still had a 1/4 of a tank. And hey, Rob, don't disconnect the battery. They ain't checking that. Nobody disconnects the battery. I ain't disconnected nothing. I ain't never disconnected the battery. No time I ever been there. That they don't check that, but too many people got too much stuff running in their car. But nah, the gas is a must though. And it, like I said, it's a Shell station not even a mile down the street. And after the show is over on Saturday night, man, you can damn near film a whole video at the Shell station. When I leave, I put like $20 just to get me home. Cause their gas prices high in the mug. They way higher than where I live. So I put $20 of that good shell in there and take my time going home. And then in the morning or next day, then I fill it up. Yeah, yeah. But it's a gas station right down the street. Like a mile. You come down the ramp and make a left and go straight down River Road, and it's right on the right hand side, a shell station. And got that good shell gas. All right, guys, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I done overstayed my time, but I'm glad Rob came in. Rob, I'll call you anyway, man. We'll talk. I got your number, but anyway, I'm gonna make sure I got the young man hooked up for his first. Oh, Rob, I also saw you took my advice. Your car gonna be in the doggone Glenview show too. I saw the picture. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a show there, boy. I seen he got it in. Hey, I always share the wealth, man. Like I say, my car got the notoriety of being the first car in there. Y'all in like Flint. That's good. That's gonna be one heck of a nice show, man. I'm gonna try to get CJ in there too, if he wanna bring something. Cause they got a heck of a variety, man. I'm gonna see if I'll see him Tuesday. I'm gonna see if he wanna try to get like take one of the track hawks or a Urus. He can take whatever he wants. He can actually take whatever. Oh yeah, you mean he'll be at the Tuna Galleria. I ain't gonna tell y'all what car he bringing because I know, but I can't tell you. He brought the Revuelto last year, but and he didn't have the rims on it yet. But I ain't gonna tell you what he bringing, but he'll be there. You'll get a chance to meet him. I'll introduce you to him. All right, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man. And like I say, man, this country is in strife right now, man. And I always shout out to my service people. We lost 3 of them today in that BS that our president got us into. You know, I ain't gonna get into I'm not a political person, but anyway, shout out to all my service people, man. Y'all make it, y'all. If y'all didn't do what y'all do, we couldn't do what we do every day. But anyway, also, if you can, pass it on, man. It's gonna make you feel good. I do it all the time, Walmart or whatever. I done did it about 4 or 5 times. No film, no nothing, just something that I did, and I felt good. But if you can, do that. And if you got a beef with somebody, squash it because it'll make you feel better. It'll be like lifting a heavy weight off your shoulders. But if you was, like I said, do it if you want to, but if you don't want to, ain't no big deal. But like I said, next Sunday will be the update from the Tuna Galleria and World of Wheels, man. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna have some fun, man. I know I'm gonna shoot the World of Wheels and I'm gonna shoot the Tuna Galleria. I'm gonna do some reels too, probably be on Instagram and TikTok. But I'm gonna shoot the Tuna Galleria with no music, no nothing. So that video probably be next week, Wednesday or whatever, after the show. But that being said, guys, I hope everybody has a great, safe, blessed, and prosperous week this week. Be nice to everybody, even though they ain't nice to you. Because guess what, man? He'll understand, and that's the only person you got to worry about. All right. I'll see you Friday. Rob, you and your son. All right, guys. Just like that, this video is over. Sorry for the sinuses, but we got through it. Just like that, this video. All right, Answer. Just like that, this video is over. I will see you guys next Sunday, same cat time, same cat channel. And like I said, I will holler at y'all next Sunday. Peace.